We're going to have a go at making a model lung. You can have a go yourself at home if you've got the gear. If you don't, just watch this and this will help you answer today's work. So things you're going to need a small empty plastic bottle. So this was just a soda bottle. You could use a water bottle, something that had sauce in it maybe, or oil. The other thing you are going to need is 2 balloons. Colour doesn't matter, and you're going to need a pair of scissors. So the next thing you need to do is get rid of the bottom end. So very, very carefully, and you might want to get some help to do this. You're just going to cut the base of your bottle off like this, so that you end up with a kind of roughly flat bottom like so. The next step is with one of your balloons, only one of them, you're going to cut off the bottom. Now with the open end that you would normally blow into, you're going to tie a knot in that end to stop any air escaping, like so. And then the end that you cut open, you're going to place that over the end that you've just cut off. It should look a little bit like this at the moment. You've got an empty bottle. This is going to represent your rib cage, and then the cut-off balloon that you've put on the bottom is going to be your diaphragm. Now the next thing to do is to put your model lung in there, and that's where you take another balloon and you're going to place that inside the bottle and then stretch the opening over the neck of the bottle. So that's the other balloon. So you see I've placed it in the top and then I've folded the neck of it over the bottle here. Might need to give it a little bit of a push carefully with a pencil to make sure it actually goes in. So now we're ready to use our model lung to inhale. So inhaling is when you take in air. Now take a deep breath, think about what happens. When you inhale, your rib cage moves up and out. Now when that's happening, your diaphragm actually pulls down. So the balloon at the bottom here is representing your diaphragm. And if I pull it down, you can see, hopefully, I'll do that again. Watch the balloon, that some air does go into the balloon. Okay, the balloon is inflating. So watch, I pull it down, the balloon does inflate slightly. So let's think about why this happens. So when you pull the diaphragm down, the chest cavity inside is actually increasing. What that means is there is less pressure around the lungs, yet the pressure outside is now greater, and that pushes the air into your lung. So now let's think about exhaling. So when you exhale and breathe out, your rib cage goes down and in. So what's happening here is the diaphragm, rather than pulling down, actually goes up. If you watch that again, the movement you can see in the balloon very slightly when I push the diaphragm up. Oh, in fact, that pushed it right out the bottle. The air is being pushed out the lung. So what's happening there? As we push the diaphragm up into the lung cavity, the volume inside here is getting smaller, it's reduced, which increases the pressure on the lung, which is being represented by the balloon. As it increases the pressure on the balloon, it's pushing the air out of the balloon or your lung, and you breathe out.